Hey everybody, I'm Lisa Rowberry, your independent Scentsy consultant. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video, we are going to be diving into my basket per usual because it is time. It has already been yet another week. So it is time to talk about what the Rowberries have been getting through and enjoying over the last week. So what I will go ahead and get started with are the mixes from the last week, and there were some fantastic mixes. If you want more in-depth detail and my thoughts on these mixes, I will go ahead and link down below as well as put a card up here on the screen of the Mix With Me series that all of these mixes are in. I talk about who made these scent suggestions or mix suggestions, and then my thoughts on how the mixes turned out and all of that jazz. None of these disappointed. I'll just spoiler alert there. None of these mixes disappointed. So the first mix we'll talk about, which I never would have thought about doing, is the Hocus Pocus Perfectly Wicked Sanderson Sisters Perfectly Wicked scent mixed with Crumb Top. I never would have thought to do this mix. Honestly, just kind of taking a page out of my husband's book. Don't mess with perfection. With regards for him to oodles of orange, I'm always trying to mix it and jazz it up, and he's just like, just stop. That's how I feel about the Hocus Pocus inspired bar. It's just so dang good. And I did see that it did pop up in the flash sale. Let's talk about that flash sale. Was that flash sale absolutely amazing? It was incredible. So many products, such deep discounts, absolutely amazing. And I did see that this bar did pop up in the clearance section. Nope, I did not steal any from you guys. So for those of you who were like, I missed out, or it was removed from my cart and it's all your fault, it's not my fault because I have this safe in my club, and so I decided to leave the bars from the flash sale to other people. So don't at me. But this was such a beautiful mix. Here's the thing. Like I said, I feel like the Hocus Pocus bar doesn't need mixing. It is beautiful. It is rich. It is fruity. It's perfection. Honest and truly, it is perfection. But it was suggested to do a mix of Crumb Top. And I thought, this is kind of nice. I kind of see where we're going with this because it's going to take the Hocus Pocus bar and just give it a more bakery feel. Crumb Top is kind of a bakery basic in that there's nothing like, oh gosh, and that makes it sound like I don't like it. I love Crumb Top, absolutely 100%. This is a fantastic scent on its own, and it's the perfect mixer for mixing in bakery for any scent that you're looking for, just a little bit more bakery. It is buttery, it is sweet, it is rich, and I love it. So adding Crumb Top to Hocus Pocus was really nice because it was still allowing Hocus Pocus to shine through, but it was just giving it an added like warmth and bakery feel. So it kind of gave me some sweet plum pastry vibes. So this was a really, really nice mixture for sure. Really enjoyed that. Here I was saying that I wasn't going to go like into crazy detail. This was just so dang good. The other mix that I had tried was a mix, and all of these mixes are 1 cube to 1 cube in the same warmer, by the way. Berry of Paradise mixed with It's Love from the Valentine's Day collection last year, mixed with Pink Cotton. So this was another really beautiful mixture that honestly I never would have thought about mixing, and I was really happy that my girlfriend Elisa was like, here, try this mix, because I am actually not a huge fan of Berry of Paradise because for me it's too like cloyingly sweet. So doing this mixture was a really, really nice mixture for sure, and I was able to get through a bar that I don't necessarily care for on its own. So added bonus. And we just made it a beautiful scent. It was fantastic. Okay, the next mix that we did was Fluffy Fleece and Arctic Kiss. Again, in the same warmer. Now, because this is a brick, you're not doing 1 brick cube to 1 Arctic Kiss cube. But if you are picking up Fluffy Fleece, in a bar, I would definitely suggest doing the 1 cube to 1 cube ratio in the same warmer. So clearly this is a brick because Fluffy Fleece was originally available as a holiday brick, which is why I have this one along with several others, because I'm obsessed with this scent. It's fantastic. I love it. It can be too much for some people. It's not too much for me. I love it. And this mixture, I never would have thought about doing. I don't know why. I just think because Arctic Kiss is more of a melon scent. It's melon, it's got like a little bit of like a hint of like vanilla or something with it. It's really, really nice. And I honestly love this all year round, to be totally honest. But I just never would have thought mixing like a melon based scent with Fluffy Fleece would be super appealing. This was actually suggested by I think 3 people. It is so good. So not only, see how like, what I was just talking about Hocus Pocus, how like Hocus Pocus was still shining through, but Crumb Top was giving it more of a bakery feel. The thing with Fluffy Fleece and Arctic Kiss, it made it a completely different fragrance, and it was absolutely beautiful, and we really enjoyed it. So if you haven't had a chance to try it, 1 cube to 1 cube in the same warmer, Fluffy Fleece, Arctic Kiss, game changer. Really, really nice. Okay, got through some bring back my bars here. Now I did melt these on their own, but I also did some mixing with these as well because I wanted to see, I wanted to try some things. So, but for the mixture portion of this, and then we'll talk about what my thoughts are on them individually, and then we'll dive into the basket here. Perk Me Up. Perk Me Up. 1 cube mixed with 1 cube of hazelnut latte mixed with 1 cube of vanilla cream. And this was a beautiful mixture because for me, I don't care for like straight coffee scents. I know, I'm like a super unpopular opinion. I know there's a lot of people who love their house to smell like coffee. I don't love my house to smell like coffee all day long. I just don't. So adding in the hazelnut latte, which does have a little bit of that coffee feel, but more sweetness, more creaminess, and then adding in the creamy goodness of vanilla cream was just so nice because Perk Me Up was way toned down, and it really did allow more of that vanilla creaminess to really shine through, and then Perk Me Up just a little bit of the coffee in the background. That's my jam. Like I am totally good with that all day long. But just straight coffee scents, I'm like good for a minute in the morning. I'm like, once it's like noon, I don't really want to smell coffee in my house anymore, unless I'm like walking into a Starbucks. But even at that, like I just, it's not my thing. It's not my thing. But this mixture was my thing. So now you know how I feel about Perk Me Up. Perk Me Up on its own, really nice and strong. If you love a good coffee scent, Perk Me Up is totally for you. It's available for Bring Back My Bar. So this is a great coffee scent for you if that's your thing. For me, I just, like I said, I feel like maybe an hour, 2 hours in the morning tops, and then I'm like, yeah, I'm ready to put something else in my warmers. I'm over the coffee part. Hazelnut latte. So nice. And the reason why this works for me and Perk Me Up doesn't, because there is a sweetness and creaminess and vanilla type feel to this. The hazelnuts coming through. It's just sweeter and less coffee forward. So really, really nice. And I have added this to my club and it'll stay there. Vanilla cream. Oh, vanilla cream. Vanilla cream. This is the sole reason why I wanted to melt these 3 on their own as well, so that I can like enjoy them on their own. The reason for this is because I wanted to compare it to Simply Vanilla. Simply Vanilla is so dang good. It's in my club. I don't know that I'm gonna be able to entirely remove it from my club just because I have like, I don't know, I have some serious FOMO issues. I don't know, I just feel like if I remove Simply Vanilla entirely from my club, I don't know why, I feel like I might kick myself later. I don't know why, because this seriously smells exactly like Simply Vanilla, but she performs better. I feel that even saying it, because Simply Vanilla is kind of like my #1 fragrance, and I know you're probably like, boring, but I love a good simple vanilla scent. Vanilla is always something that I know that I'm going to be in the mood for, no matter what time of the day, no matter what day of the week, no matter what time of the year, no matter if it's 2 degrees outside or 200 degrees outside. Vanilla is always a good like go-to for me. But vanilla cream is stronger. Oh, it's so good. And yeah, it does, it is a stronger performer than Simply Vanilla. So there's that. But the mixture was really, really nice as well. Okay, now let's go ahead and dive into my bin here. Got through a body wash in Dancing Sugar Plums. I totally miss having this be available to order because it's so good. This was a limited time offer and I did pick up a few of these and oh man, it is just beautiful in the body line. I love Dancing Sugar Plums in the body line. It's so dang good. So got through that. I think I've got like one bottle left and I'm just like, I have other body washes, but as far as in Dancing Sugar Plums, womp womp. Okay, also, oh yeah, let's talk about some other bring back my bars here. Oh, you guys, Cucumber Lime. I love this scent. Not everyone loves this scent because not everyone gets cucumber and lime from this. I think my girl Elisa, I think she said this one smells like bug spray to her. I'm like, I definitely don't get that. Not to say that like she's smelling wrong things. It's just everybody sniffer differs. It's so funny when like I will pick up one particular scent and someone picks up something completely different. Same exact scent, but our noses are just a little bit different and pick up different things. This is just sweet, clean cucumber and zesty lime, and I love this, and boy howdy, this is a great performer. This I had going throughout the main living area of the house, and this was fantastic. This was a fantastic performer, so definitely club worthy for sure. Okay, also got through, I had this alternating, I believe. Yes, I had this one alternating throughout the main living area of the house as well. Berry Blessed and alternating warmers, not the same as like the mixes we were talking about, how it's like mixed in the same warmer. These were in alternating warmers, Berry Blessed and Polar Bear Hug. And this was really nice. This is the type of, well, I guess not entirely, but usually, typically during like January after the holidays, I'm wanting something still like wintry, but not like super spicy, heavy holiday type scents. This is the perfect winter fruity type scent. Perfect. Berry Blessed is really a good, sweet, tart berry scent. Really, really nice. And then Polar Bear Hug is another, like, I want to say it's like blueberries. There is like a coolness to this as well. So this is a little bit sweeter. Polar Bear Hug is a little bit sweeter. Berry Blessed is a little bit more like sweet tart. But having them go in alternating warmers just really allows them to mix and mingle really nicely outside of their warmers, just in the air around. And it's a really, really nice like winter fruity mixture. Really, really nice. So loved that. This is like the epitome of a summer fruity scent, but yeah, I'm always here for it. Dumbo. I got through 3 bars of Dumbo. Dumbo is, it's so hard because I love my Hocus Pocus, but Dumbo has been my like tried and true. If they could tie for first place for my favorite Disney or licensed scent, they would tie for first place. Totally different scents, but I love them both equally. So, but if I had to choose just one for like my number one, it would be Dumbo, but a very, very close second would be Hocus Pocus. And Dumbo, it's because it's just my tried and true, my OG. This is, I love me this Dumbo scent. And unfortunately you can't get this one anymore. It's just so good. This is so fruity. It's peaches, it's clementine. I think I get some mango from here too. It's vanilla on the finish. So it's just adding a little bit of added sweetness and almost creaminess to it. Oh, it's so good. I love this, and I have this coming in my club, and I will have this forever and ever and ever because Dumbo is the bomb. I love it. So clearly I had that going throughout the house too. So that was delightful. Okay, something I had going in the bedroom, which was actually a pleasant surprise, was Frosted Vanilla. So this one, this might be the first time that I've actually warmed this scent. And this is a new release this year. This has been around for several months now and I'm like just getting around to warming it. This is actually really nice. I did not think this was going to be strong in any kind of way. Now, is it a powerhouse? No, absolutely not. But once I had this going in the warmers, I'm popping it in the warmers, I'm like, this is not gonna perform, which is why I was like, this is good for a bedroom scent. It doesn't need to throw like crazy or anything, but I wanna be able to smell it. So we have 3 warmers in our bedroom. I popped it in the warmers, and as it was melting down, like, okay, this is probably gonna be a flop. Like it's probably gonna be like a few hours and I'm gonna wanna change it out because I'm not gonna be able to smell it. And then it fully pulled out and I walked into my bedroom and I was like, wait, what? This is really, really nice. I really enjoy this frosted vanilla scent. It's the perfect winter vanilla. Really, really nice. There's even like a woodsy element to this as well. It's beautiful. I really, really enjoyed this and it performed way better than my expectations. Like I said, don't expect a powerhouse by any stretch of the imagination, but I could smell it and it was really, really nice. So that was a pleasant surprise, like I said. Okay, next one. Okay, so I told you I wanted to do this little comparison here of vanilla cream and Simply Vanilla. So I did go through a bar of my Simply Vanilla just to be able to compare to vanilla cream. I love my Simply Vanilla, I really do. But yeah, vanilla cream, they smell identical. Identical. Not even the slightest difference. I honestly feel like, Scentsy, did you just repackage this? But seriously, they didn't just slap a new label on it because vanilla cream does perform better than Simply Vanilla. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. I have some like weird sentimental attachment to Simply Vanilla, which is why I'm like, I feel like it would be wrong of me to remove it from my club for whatever reason. I don't know. I need to give this some serious thought, like now, before Bring Back My Bar is gone. I mean, I can always remove Simply Vanilla anytime. I don't know. Okay, I got through a bar of By the Sea. This was just a nice, good, fresh, clean, beachy, aquatic scent that never gets old. And whenever I'm wanting something just fresh and clean and beachy and aquatic, this is the one I reach for sure. Okay, I finished up the Valentine's Day collection trio. Last week I talked about the other 2 scents in this bar bundle, but Clementine Blossom. This is the 3rd bar in the Valentine's Day 3-bar bundle, and I will say all 3 of the scents performed way better than I was expecting. My favorite is still Starburst Sky for sure. This one, Clementine Blossom, wound up being way more powdery than I was expecting. When it was warming, it actually got more floral and more powdery, so I wasn't a crazy big fan of this. I'm still going to warm through what I have. I think I might actually do some mixing, maybe add in some bakery or something to it to kind of tone down the powder notes there. But I wanted to warm this just as is so I can see how it performed. It was strong. She was strong and she was like, hello, I am here. And I had it going in the bathroom, and then I had it going in our guest room as well, and as well as in my little like cubby nook office space area. And yeah, it came alive, very much floral as it was warming up. So not a huge fan, definitely not club worthy for me, but like I said, I will warm through what I have. I'll probably do some mixing with it, but I am pleasantly surprised with the performance of all 3 of the bars. All 3 of them have performed better than I would have expected. Just based on cold sniff, they smelled like they were all going to be pretty light, but they all did great when they warmed up. Okay, the last bar we're going to talk about is Pear Blossom and Cucumber. You want to talk about a light scent? This is a light scent. This one I had going in our bathrooms as well as in our guest room, and I could not smell anything at all. I was like, man, I really love this scent, but it is so dang light. I really like, maybe right when it pulled out, I could smell a little, nothing in our guest bedroom. Nothing in there whatsoever. Like I was like wafting, wafting the scent towards my face, and I was like, yeah, I can't smell it. But in the bathrooms, I could smell it, but it was super, super, super light. So pear blossom and cucumber, at least I've got that going for me. I don't need this one in my club because it's just too light for me. Okay, I've got a couple of pods to talk about here. So finished up with the pink sugarberry mint pods, and in case you are new here, these are pods, these are not wax. These are made to go with our fan diffuser systems, our Scentsy Go, our mini fan diffuser, wall fan diffuser, air purifiers. These are just a plastic casing that have fragrance beads inside, and then once that fan starts on any of those systems, then you have instant fragrance. So these are a really great option, especially if you have curious fingers, tails, what have you, around the house and you're worried about wax spilling. This is a really, really great option for you, for sure. So pink sugarberry mint, finished up with that and replaced with Jammy Time. This one was in our master bedroom. I love having Jammy Time going in our bedroom because we wash our sheets with Jammy Time. Really, really nice. So love that. Okay, also finished up with my pumpkin roll pods and replaced with the Star Wars Mandalorian Air of Adventure pods. So had that going, really, really nice. Love that. Definitely done with any like fall pods or anything like that. So probably the next go around we'll be getting into the like fruity spring, summer kind of pods. So there's that. Okay, last but not least. Okay, so I could not wait to crack open our newest fragrance flower in Pink Sunshine. While I am not the biggest fan of the scent, I will say it is better in the fragrance flower. For whatever reason, it is better in the fragrance flower. I think because there's just a little less green in this, but I had so much fun with this. So this is our first ever fragrance flower that is coming with the oil colored. So that way when your flower is absorbing the oil, it changes the color of the flower. As you can see, I've got my pink sunrise pink fragrance flower and it is fully pink. This was so fun to see it like change and transform. So I had to show you. And it's doing great. It's not crazy strong. That's the thing with our fragrance flowers that, well, there are Fluffy Fleece. Fluffy Fleece fragrance flower is not messing around. She's strong. She is strong for sure. But this is just a subtle hint. Essentially, these are reed diffusers. So it's not going to give you the same performance as wax and warmers do, or even our wall fan diffusers or things like that. It's a reed diffuser, so it's giving off a very subtle hint of fragrance. But this is really, really nice for bathrooms, for office spaces, maybe a space where you don't have access to an outlet super easily. This is a great, great option. We do have other fragrance flowers that do not have, this is the only one right now that has the color option. And currently this one is out of stock, but it is going to be restocked at the end of this month. And I highly recommend getting your hands on it because it's super fun and super pretty. Just one more little close up here. Oh, it's so, so pretty. I am loving this. I've got a few of them, so I'm good, but really, really nice. And just like I said, just the hint of the fragrance, so it's not overwhelming, and I'm not getting as much of that green note that's coming in through here. I still get it, just not as much as I did in the wax. So I love it. It's really, really nice. So there you have it. That is what I have been getting through over the last week. That's what I've been mixing. That's what I've been melting. That's what we have been enjoying in the Rowberry house over the last week. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you have been warming, what you have been mixing, what you have been getting through. I love hearing from you guys. It's so much fun. Thank you so, so much for hanging out with me today. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you like this type of content. If you're new, please subscribe. If you're already subscribed, be sure to hit the notification bell. That way you stay up to date with all things Scentsy. Have an amazing day, you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.